So back in 2020, when the world shut down and I had nothing else to do, I started learning how to draw pets and how to draw people in a cartoon style. Drawing was a hobby of mine, and when else could I spend this much time learning it? And after a few months of doing this for friends and for family, my boyfriend at the time, now husband, bought me an iPad because I had expressed that I want to be able to do these in a digital format. And so when I got this iPad, I started learning how to digitally draw these. And some friends were telling me I should try starting to sell these. And I looked on Etsy, and actually at the time of 2020, there was not that many people offering cartoon digital portraits on Etsy yet. Keep in mind, back in 2020, we did not have AI yet. So I was not competing with a bunch of people making these with just a click of the button. The only other people offering these were people who had the ability to draw. They had an iPad. They were able to match the quality that I was able to. So the competition was a lot more sparse and I could charge a lot higher. So surprisingly, these actually took off extremely fast. And I think in the first 2 months, I made about $300 doing portraits. And then after a few months of doing these, my first Christmas offering these, I made, I believe, around 7K profit per month offering these, which in hindsight is extremely good to be getting that type of profit per month just a few months after starting a side hustle. The problem was though that I was working a 9 to 5. And every single time I got an order for these, it wasn't just a click of a button and they were done. I had to spend about 1 to 2 hours plus revision time working on every single order. So now every time I finished my 9 to 5, I went straight to the couch and straight to the iPad to start fulfilling all of my orders to catch up. And I quickly started to feel what is called burnout, overworking myself. And on top of that, looking down at my iPad for 7 hours after work, after already being on the computer a day, my neck was absolutely killing me. So my next route to try to make this a more viable side hustle for me was try to maximize how much profit I was getting per order and trying to take less orders, but being able to make just as much. And the way I figured to do this was because so many of my customers were asking me after I finished a portrait, how do I get this printed? And before I would tell them, I don't know, Google your local print shop. I decided to start looking into a way that perhaps I could get these printed for people and charge them higher for the convenience so that I'd be able to make more profit per order without doing extra work. That, my friends, is how I first heard about print on demand. Print on demand is a use of an external supplier that helps print and ship products to customers for you. So I actually didn't have to print these or ship these. I could just send this design over to a supplier like Printify, get this printed as a canvas, get this printed on a mug or whatever the customer would like without having to do extra work. I just had to upload the file that they approved. So I started offering multiple different products that my customers could buy after the portrait was done to get this printed for them. So I had this as an option on shirts, tote bags, mugs, and canvas. And a lot of people did pick the canvas option. And this did help me bring up my profit per order because a lot of people took me up on this. But I was still facing the issue of having to do so much work every single time I got an order. And after doing some research on Etsy, I started to see people offering these exact same products that I was upselling to, but as a set design. So they would create one design and sell it to multiple people so that they weren't having to fully customize a product every single time they got an order. So I decided to try fitting in starting my own store. And in my experience, it did not kick off the same way my portraits did. Again, when I started portraits, I was one of the only few doing it. I did not have to fight to get to first page. I only had a few listings, versus I did find when I was doing this other print on demand route of having a more static design, it did take a lot more listings. I did have to learn how to get found in the search. I had to learn SEO a lot more. But after a few weeks of doing this, I made my first sale and that sparked so much inspiration. I remember getting that order and just sitting there like, what do I do now? And the answer is nothing. When you make a sale with print on demand, if your image is already static, it automatically gets printed and shipped to your customer, meaning 0 time is spent on that order once you get a sale, just collecting the profit. So at this time, I was doing my digital portraits and I was also running my print on demand store on top of my 9 to 5. And I started to realize in my gut which route I should be taking and focusing on. I thought for a long time I could do both Etsy stores at the same time, but when I started making sales and I started getting notifications on my phone saying, you got a sale, I would just pray in my mind that it was from my print on demand store and not from my digital download store. Because one, yes, it got me a lot more profit. I was making full profit pretty much on the digital portraits and not on the print on demand. But the print on demand, again, was super passive except for having to answer customer service versus it was extremely hands-on and time consuming for the digital portraits. So I stopped adding new listings to my digital portrait store and started only adding to my print on demand store. And eventually that was able to grow and surpass the digital portraits. And at that point, I decided to shut down the digital portraits, which was actually a really hard decision. It felt like my little baby. I grew it. It was the first thing that really made me an income online, but it was sapping so much of my energy. And I thought if I was spending so much time on that, imagine if I could just spend that time adding it to my print on demand store instead. At the start of my print on demand store, I sold sweatshirts and t-shirts. Sweatshirts have always been my bestseller for my store, but the t-shirts did so well and were among my first sales. But there are so many different products that you can sell that I now sell in my store that I see other people doing really well with, including blankets, mugs, towels, so many different options in the Printify catalog that you can sell to set yourself apart on Etsy. Choosing to go this route and really scaling up my print on demand store is what has bought me so much freedom in my life. I now travel for about half the year at a time because I can work on my Etsy store whenever I want. I don't have to continuously be adding listings. I can work a few hours a day, or if I want to spend a lot more time on it, I can spend as much time as I want growing that store. But taking time off is so much more feasible because, again, I'm not spending time every single time I get an order doing anything because Printify handles that for me. Now I'm a huge advocate for building your business around your life and not the other way around. If you try to just chase money, but you don't think about how the time commitment or the work is actually going to affect you, your mood, how you want to live your life, then you are just pretty much buying yourself into another 9 to 5 or another pit that you don't want to be in. It's now been a few years since I've been running my print on demand store, and I still absolutely love creating new designs, adding to my store, doing everything around this. And I love the freedom and the time commitment that it buys me. For me, this is something that I can see myself doing for years on end and still enjoying it, which might not be true for you. But if this does sound like something that you would enjoy, I highly recommend watching this video up next. And I plan to release more videos on how you can build a side hustle around your dream life. And again, not building the business that sucks the energy out of you.